Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network, and we come your way from Gene Junko is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
In now, Connor Pitts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Junko isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. To second for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Grounded back up the middle. VR ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
And it's fouled away. Hits the runner at first with 2 gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Josh Clinton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So coming to the plate, Lenny Pruitt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jonathan.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Pitts will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Stepping up now, Chuck Moore. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Line toward the alley and left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Christopher Turley, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Clinton, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit hard on the ground to first. To his right, Day. Oh, what a play! Got him!
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Into the box now, Manny Morales, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average coming in 257, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Comes in with an average of 265. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. On the ground to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Kevin Love, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box now, Chubby Nails, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Morales on third. Tejada over at second. Love at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1. Three and 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready with the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now at the plate, Michael Wacha. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Tigers lead it 4-0. Up next for the Rays, John Pitts. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0. You can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Pruitt is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year. And the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Walter Uwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Uwasi makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting none.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brady Day, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Morales comes up with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 4, the Rays 2. Ready for another chance? Lenny Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
The count, 1-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate, Chuck Moore. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit back up the middle to his right. Hits. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Now in the box, Connor Pitts. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pruitt is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Pitts, base runner at first with one out. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it is on 3-1. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding into the box, John Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts hits a little over the 270 mark. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jeff Pitts waits on deck. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a looper to left. Love moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 4 and the Rays 3.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Tigers.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Christopher Turley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Turley, a 27-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping in, Manny Morales. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That's inside. 2-0. Two and one now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Alexis Tejada. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Turned on down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So striding forward now, Kevin Love. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Popped him up. Hits. They'll put this one away, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff. So it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Walter Iwasi. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Iwasi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Brady Day. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Bryant Walker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, fouled off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Called strike 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Boof Bobo stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. The 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The pause and the 0-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Pitts, the runner at third. Pitts on at second with 2 down.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set. The 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, John Pitts, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me, because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, Sammy Pitts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are in front 7-4. Leading off the inning, Chubby Nails, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nails.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Another 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Wacha, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Lenny Pruitt. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Gabriel Becerra will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 15, Gabriel Becerra.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Walter Uwasi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Love moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The center fielder.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
In now, Connor Pitts. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. And another snap throw to the bag, and he's back standing. Pitts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball well outside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. One out and a runner on second base. And there's a base hit on the line. Pitts rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. This is pulled into right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is in there.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in and looking for more, John Pitts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Turley. 2 down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
In now, Jeff Pitts. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Moore has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Tigers 4. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in once again, Chuck Moore, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Turley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Hits from the outfield grass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Striding in, Sammy hits. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Walter Iwasi.
So digging in now, Walter Iwasi.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Pitts stands at second with no outs. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second, and he's safe.
I'll tell you, they're posting
Now
video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now batting, Brady Day.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball one.
And that misses for ball one.
1-0.
For the current campaign, Pitts has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Pruitt giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Love. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 11 and the Tigers 4. Now at the plate, Manny Morales.
Tigers.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Hit softly on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
next for the Tigers?
So striding in, Alexis Tejada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball four.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Love comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Chubby Nails, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a slider called strike three as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're in the seventh with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Enrique Marquez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Enrique Marquez.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Nails has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Bobo. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Still 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. Nails is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it, though, 11-4. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Wacha. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pitts. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Lenny Pruitt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. This is in the air out to left field. Pitts is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batter number 7.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Freddie Dominguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Freddie Dominguez.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pruitt over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Walter Uwasi. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it though 11-4. Next up for Detroit, Chuck Moore.
Leading up for the Tigers, the first baseman, Chuck Moore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Popped him up. Pitts charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off.
Now batting.
Next for the Tigers, 21. Christopher Turley, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Manny Morales, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Henry Santos
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he misses it.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Over to VR. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 13.
Striding in once again, Connor Pitts. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 11 and the Tigers 4. Byron LeFevre gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 44, Byron LeFevre.
Now to the plate, Alexis Tejada starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. LeFevre, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The left fielder, number 24, Kevin
Now
Love.
at the plate, Kevin Love. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Tejada aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box, Chubby nails as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a hard liner, but foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Michael Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count still at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Rays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Josh Clinton earned his 9th win of the year. Gene Junko permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.